We've been imagining how tough travelling the high country was for people in the 19th century, and along the way we visited the township of Grant, and some of the original inhabitants are still here.
What have we got here, Hawley?
Well, this is the Grant Cemetery.
Well, I'm not sure if I should go in there. Not quite ready yet. What's its history, mate?
Oh, back when Grant, the township of Grant was first started erecting the Grant when back in the gold rush days, and this is a site they picked for the cemetery. I've never understood why it's so far away from the actual township. It's about 3 kilometres, I think.
I wonder if they thought they may have extended the township to bigger than what it ever ended up.
Well, that could have been the idea, but I don't really know. But
Henry Harrison. What's Henry's story, you know?
Is that anything to do with the Harrisons that the creek were?
probably could have been. Probably could have been. Yes.
Yeah, right. 22,
You'd
was
imagine there's probably a couple more graves inside that enclosure, wouldn't
The
you?
size of that enclosure, you'd say it was more an outfit for a family, like a.
Unless Henry was a big unit.
Correct. Yeah, he's lying that way. They were pretty big blokes back in them days.
Yeah.
But as you can see, there's another gravesite here.
Yep.
How big an area does it actually take in?
It's about an acre, I think, just by memory. It's an acre block, but exactly how many graves are in here, I've got no idea.
The township's long gone, but there's an information board showing the different dwellings and what constituted normal life for the people that lived here.
Tell me about Grant, mate.
Grant Township, back in 1864, was originally called Mount Pleasant.
Why did they change the name?
Mount Pleasant, back in its heyday of the gold, there was a licence inspector to inspect the mining. You got the right lease, everything's in shape. And his name was John Grant. And he visited the township and they thought he's such a great bloke, this John Grant, they changed the name from Mount Pleasant to Grant. That's how the township got its name, Grant, yeah.
Clearly, there was a reason to live here, and I think Tanya's already caught the bug.
Do you know how much gold they would have got out of them there hills?
The Good Hope mine was probably the longest running mine in this area, and it's in record books. It was estimated they got 33,000 ounces of gold out of that, just one mine out of the Good Hope.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was probably, I think you look in books, there's up to 500 registered tunnel mines in this area.
They had a good number of registered pubs as well. My kind of town.
There's 22 hotels here, licensed hotels, but
22.
they weren't a hotel such as the Dargo Hotel, as big as that. It was more of a little shanties. And one point of interest is Hotel National. They talk about, boasted it's the first pub in Victoria to have a beer garden.
From the information board, you can walk around and explore where the old buildings once stood.
Church would have been over this way.
Yeah, church, big church was way up the top there. That one, there's photo in the notice board in there.
Yeah.
And as you see, these guys here, they're ahead of us, all these little signboards, that's explaining what building was there.
So this would have been like someone's house, perhaps,
Yep.
or
Yep.
a shanty.
Yeah, it would have been shanty or someone's house. But there's a lot of houses here, a lot of houses. Like I said before, they even had a bowling alley here. You know, like,
That's amazing.
yeah. See a beautiful photo here, old bullock teams.
Oh, geez, look at that, eh?
1866.
The Pioneer Hotel sign.
Yeah, they were a big thing, the bullock teams back in them days, and everyone knows that the bullocks had the bells on the bullocks.
Yeah.
Every bell was different. When you went to your blacksmith, he'd make your bells all the same. You want to find out where your cattle are, you could hear your ring as they were walking, you knew they were your bullocks. But old mate's bullocks, he'd be over here and they'd be dong, 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 and he'd be over here, ting, 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 you go, oh, mine are over here.
Oh, geez.
That's just, they used to keep an eye on them that
That's
way.
pretty
Yeah.
clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were pretty clever, and here's someone else that's pretty clever. Our mates at Clearview Accessories.